Here's an update on Marvel Studios Spider-Man 4. Sony Chairman Tom Rothman actually gave a small update on Spider-Man 4, and one of the things that people are very confused about is what he meant by the term of 3 tranches. People speculated that he meant that you have the Spider-Man spin-off films, the animated Spider-Verse films, and the Marvel Studios Spider-Man films. Yet here is the true definition of what tranche stands for. It's a division or portion of a pool or whole specifically. An issue of bonds derived from a pooling of like obligations that is differentiated from other issues, especially by their maturity or rate of return. Tom also stated that he hopes that the whole group returns for Spider-Man 4. And look, I know that many of you want to know about what's going on with Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 4 and the Amazing Spider-Man 3, but I already covered the answers to these questions in one of my prior videos for fan supporters only as to what's really going on. And there's currently no script for Spider-Man 4, but there are some ideas being thrown around that I'm not too fucking happy about. Pretty pissed about it. And it sucks so bad because Spider-Man No Way Home was heading in the right direction for Peter Parker and finally becoming Spider-Man. And look, I absolutely love that film so much, you all know that. But we all know that the film is heavily driven with nostalgia, especially with Tobey and Andrew being in the film, and I am really not giving that much credit to John Watts. Especially from the hard work that Sam Raimi and Mark Webb gave to those 2 other characters. And if it wasn't for that, you know, like, I mean, this movie wouldn't be as successful as it was supposed to be, you know? And I never thought that we would have an Avengers Endgame moment with the audience losing their collective shit again in theaters. But it happened. And I really, you know, miss and I loved that experience. It was just absolutely bonkers for every showing that I went for Spider-Man No Way Home. Everyone just lost their collective shit. And look, I'm going to explain everything to my fan supporters as to what I meant by why I'm not happy about the idea that's being thrown around for Spider-Man 4. And this is also the main reasons as to why I'm no longer hyped or excited for the Sony Pictures Universe and Marvel characters, which should be retitled to Sony Pictures Universe of Dumpster Fire Characters. And I'm sorry, but if Sony seriously continues on this path, they'll be heading towards the direction of the current state of the DCEU. And we'll eventually have someone like David Zaslav come in to get rid of the trash, fire a lot of people, and get a fresh start. Because now's the time to fix things and not later. What they're planning is just universally fucking stupid. And I get it, that Sony needs to keep making Spider-Man films in order to keep the rights, for fuck's sake. This whole villain character spin-offs, you know, films without the involvement of Spider-Man is fucking insane. Look, not every one of these films can have the same success of Venom, because Venom is a top-selling comic book character and also villain. You call him an anti-hero as well. And the others aren't at all. And Morbius was a fucking prime example, especially when it teased the fuck out of fans with Spider-Man shit, yet there's absolutely no presence of that character in the film. It was in the trailers, but they completely took everything out, and that was a huge fucking cock tease that caused a fuckload of blue balls for fans, and they need to stop doing that shit already, because it's getting really fucking annoying. You know, they kind of did that shit too with Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Well, I'm going to finally talk about one of the most stupidest fucking ideas that is planned for Marvel Studios Spider-Man 4 for my fan supporters only. So if you want to know, you know what to do. Also, if you want to do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe to this Webtastic channel. I really never did that before. I should have been doing that a long time ago, but, you know, I'm trying to get it back to 6,000 subscribers. And it wasn't until the YouTube apocalypse where I had to delete all my, you know, 800 and some odd videos from there, thinking that, you know, well, you know what happened then, that my account was going to be in trouble and everything. I ended up deleting everything, you know, trying to get back up there.
Face it, Tiger, you just hit the jackpot.
Woo!